On May 12th of 2019, an anonymous user would take to 4chan's paranormal board to post the first ever image of the Backrooms. However, some claim it was actually posted first on 4chan's random board on April 8th of 2018. However, either way, this post would start an entire phenomenon. People began discovering the post in May and June of 2019, with Backrooms getting its first spike as a search trend. In June of the same year, the Backrooms wiki was also created. The idea then lay dormant until March of 2020 when the Backrooms started trending on TikTok, including an old trend that involved nostalgia. You can look it up if you want, I don't know. The Backrooms then went on to lay mostly dormant for a couple of years, until January 7th of 2022. Kane Pixels uploaded the infamous Backrooms found footage video. As of right now, it has 47.4 million views. This singular video is what kicked off the Backrooms as a popular trend. Kane would go on to make an entire series out of it, and is now making a movie, so that's cool, good for him. However, the newfound popularity of the Backrooms would have some consequences. The Backrooms seemed to flood almost everything on the internet, with many making their own videos and levels. This flood of content would eventually reach Fortnite, with the first Backrooms map actually being made back in December of 2019. A few months later, the second Backrooms map would be published by Wolflow in May of 2021. This map saw some reasonable popularity. There were a few bigger YouTubers who played on this map. However, it didn't have any sticking power. Both of these maps were incredibly simple and didn't have much to them, only featuring one level. The Fortnite Backrooms would stay completely silent until February 13th of 2022. This map would start the trend of people recreating the Backrooms in Fortnite, which eventually led to its own featured category on the Discover page. And the person who made that map was me. Backrooms in Fortnite. So today I'm going to be working on a pizza party room. I'm also working on a massive open room in level 1 that'll have a bunch of tunnels connecting to it. I'm also going to make an infinite doorway level, but you can only no-clip it here. There's no natural ways to do it, so don't like that. The next big level I'm going to be creating is the whole back. So I found scares. We got out of here. First, we need to understand how this all began. On February 13th of 2022, I uploaded the first video that would kick this whole thing off. One of building the Backrooms in Fortnite. First, I'm going to be starting with level 1, which is the most iconic of all the Backrooms. So I went into the retail row and Pleasant Park galleries and I picked out this floor for the carpet, this ugly yellow wallpaper, and these more industrial ceilings. My plan is to just put these walls in a really random pattern all over the place. My goal by the end of this is to have a bunch of different Backrooms levels that all flow effortlessly into each other. I think the first levels turned out pretty well so far, so make sure to follow for part 2. This video went on to get over 900,000 views, kickstarting the very first era of this map. Day 2 of building the Backrooms in Fortnite. Day 3 of building the Backrooms in Fortnite. Day 4 of building the Backrooms in Fortnite. Day 5 of building the Backrooms in Fortnite. Day 6 of building the Backrooms in Fortnite. Day 7 of building the If you're already annoyed listening to this, think about how this was to edit. The word Backrooms has lost all meaning to me at this point. So basically, the first few weeks after I published that first video were just me making follow-up videos of building the map out for the first time. Adding new levels, just stuff like that. I had no idea what I was doing. Until the long-awaited day came where I actually finished the map. The long-awaited Fortnite Backrooms are finally finished. The first map version for the Backrooms is officially released, Infection. You either play as a survivor or an entity. The survivors work to outrun the entity and catch their bearings in the Backrooms. Meanwhile, the entity is going to be hunting them down. When the entity kills someone, they will die and become an entity. So by the end of each game, it can get really chaotic. As a survivor, you win if you can survive for 10 whole minutes. Make sure to stay tuned for weekly map updates and other versions of these Backrooms. Next week, you can expect a more story-driven, escape room type Backrooms version. I would like to thank everyone who supported this map so far, and I hope you have fun playing this. Make sure to join my Discord if you want. Except there was a problem. This isn't the map code. This was quite the goof up. I definitely lost some money here. Hi, yeah, I'm a dumbass and I typed the code wrong. Here's the actual one. Sorry about that. Jump scare warning, holy fuck. After that horrible mistake, I wasn't expecting the map to do very well, considering not many people saw the code in the second video. Now to my surprise, the first week the map was live, it got about 5,000 plays. Now I know what you're thinking, that's a very small amount, but god damn it, me a year ago was on cloud 9. In my mind I was the new ninja, my college was paid for, I was going to be able to live comfortably. Nice. When the map finally came out, we entered a new era in this saga. So today I'm going to be working on a pizza party room. First things first, I finished the door maze, I covered everything in these black reflective tiles, and I added a ton of stuff in the few weeks following its initial release, including the party rooms, staircases, and just a bunch of extra levels. These update videos continued on for quite a while, even earning me a pretty solid following on TikTok after a while. One of the hardest parts of updating the map was that the infection part kept breaking, and I wasn't good enough with mechanics back in the day to fix it. So one day, for some reason, I decided to rework the map, which was a good thing, but I changed the game mode to more of a team deathmatch, entities, I still can't say that word, versus survivors game mode, which I'm still not proud of. I don't think it was as good as the old one. The code that you've been seeing in most of the videos I've shown from my old account are of that current map. There's a second one now too. But yeah, basically after all this, I reworked it into more of a team deathmatch type thing where you could pick your team. And I also made an escape version, which was more of a linear version where you could basically run around, get achievements, and get out of Backrooms. That's pretty much it. Both of these remained popular for quite a while, I want to say 2 or 3 months, and then once we got into the summer months, because I started in February, right? So once we got into the summer months, things started to die off a little bit. I eventually stopped uploading as much, and I kind of left both of the maps to rot. About a year later, January of 2023, so this year, I reworked the escape version into something I called No Way Out, which is basically the only Backrooms map I'm still working on. I'm actually kind of happy with this one finally. I wasn't super happy with the older versions. They're not that good. They're still out there if you really want to play them. I'll put the code somewhere in here. But this one's actually kind of nice. Instead of just a combat mode or a run around or run away from people thing in the Backrooms, I actually made a fully functioning RPG, which is what No Way Out was. Unfortunately though, we're talking about the rise and the fall, it didn't do that well online. No Way Out has still only managed to get 30 or 40,000 plays in total and never really took off on TikTok. Maybe it's because I stopped posting or my marketing isn't that good, but please give it a try. I spent a lot of time on this and I genuinely think it's a pretty cool experience. But yeah, that's pretty much the entire story. These maps rose really quickly and fell just as fast. They did not last that long. Everything started on February 13th and they kind of ended with No Way Out's release about a year later. I'm going to be making some guides and overall update videos on No Way Out in the future, maybe even tomorrow or the next day after this releases. I'm working on it. It's coming. If you're still here, thank you for watching this, and please join my Discord. I'm trying to get people in there. There's like no one in there. It's a wasteland, a ghost town of sorts. But yeah, that's about it. See ya.